back here on Friday night of the 2024 IMCA RaceSaver Nationals, and another one that has qualified themselves into Sunday night's big dance by finishing third in tonight's feature is the newly crowned 2024 Eagle Raceway track champion, Jason Danley. And Jason, first off, take us through that run tonight.
We got a good start, and we had a really good car early. I think we had the best car, and I showed Trevor my nose one too many times, and then he moved down, which was smart on his part. And towards the end, the car just went away a little bit on me, but overall, yeah, just we got lucky and hit it halfway right. So
106 cars on this track, and while it took rubber, it was still a racy track with two distinct lines and a third one if you were brave enough to try it. For a driver, how does that feel knowing you have options like that?
That's all you can ask for. You know, the one lane follow the leader tracks they're great if you start up front, but you know, they make it hard for passing. So no, 2-3 lanes, I mean, that's awesome. So that puts on great racing.
So you already know what you drew. You redrew 6, so you will be starting outside row 2 on the 3 wide start on Sunday. What do you got to do to get 5 spots further and hoist that $12,000 check?
We're just gonna have to get a little bit better. You know, the 50 lap deal is gonna throw a little wrinkle into it, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out, you know, what all I'm gonna want to change, or you know, what we can change. So and how to set the car up for 50 laps, because you know, if you're running up front, which hopefully we are, there's not a lot you can change, so you're just gonna have to hit it from the get-go.
So speaking of that, obviously weekly you do a 25 lap feature here at Eagle. Some specials are maybe 30. What do you have to do differently in your mind and with the setup of the car to get ready, even though you do have a 5-minute break at lap 30, to get ready for 50 laps around this 3rd Mile High Bank bull ring?
Just you're gonna have to guess on the setup right, as far as what you think the track's gonna do. You know, you might be really good in the beginning and really bad at the end, or vice versa. But you know, the nice thing is we're starting towards the front, so you know, we can maybe play a little bit to set it up more towards the end, because we don't have to work our way to the front if we can just, you know, kind of maintain the first part of the race. So
you have had an absolutely consistent season, which paid off with your 2nd Eagle Track Championship. What would it mean to cap off this season with a RaceSaver Nationals title?
You know, that'd just be awesome. That's what we're here for. It's what we've been here since 2015 to try and do, and you know, we've been top 4 several times and just never quite got it done. So you know, this year would just be all that much better, since you know, a lot more money on the line.
Talked to Trevor, and he said that who knows, if he won it, he might even retire right there on the front stretch. And no thoughts of that from you, correct?
No, I'm not quite ready to retire. I don't know, you know, next year what my schedule will look like, but you know, I don't have too many more years in me, but I'm going to enjoy the ones that I do have left. So as long as we're running competitive, I'll keep running.
Going back to a little earlier in the year, we'll kind of finish off with this. One of your competitors, Shaylee Bate, was on Hoagie's Garage podcast, and she was asked, from all the Eagle regulars, who are some of the fiercest competitors that she runs against? And immediately, you and Joey's names came up. Without hesitation, she said, the Danleys are definitely the ones that you have to beat week in and week out. From a competitor saying that, well, how does that make you feel?
I mean, that's kind of an honor that you know, our competitors respect us that way. You know, we work very hard to make our stuff good and go good, but you know, for other people to notice it and make them remarks, that's kind of neat, you know. So.
Well, he's rolling off 6, looking for his first ever RaceSaver Nationals title. In the same year, he got his 2nd track title. That is Jason Danley in the 4X.